Okay, the 36th District Court is back in session with the Honorable Tenisha Yancey presiding. Again, while court is in session, there will be no talking, no sleeping, no lying down, no driving, no wearing of any hair garments unless it's for religious purposes only, no chewing of any gum or reading of any material. And you must be properly dressed when the judge asks you to turn on your camera. Good morning again, Your Honor.
Good morning
Attorney
again.
Phyllis.
Yes, I did not see already. Good morning, attorney. Go ahead, counselor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson as your House Counsel today. Mr. Bracy, you're gonna have to have a seat and be still because you make us dizzy when you're moving. Your Honor, would you like for me to get the dismissals out the way, or do you have a stack of how you're gonna call them?
Yeah, you can call us.
Okay, so with
Or you can
regards
let me know.
to Jaquan Banks, all of his matters are going to be dismissed because he has civil infractions that he received at the same time as these tickets that he's been defaulted
Young
for.
man this is the young man that you said was kind of a younger guy who's trying to get his license back?
Yes, he has his license. We're trying to help him keep his license.
Okay, one moment. Now calling the people versus Jaquan Deshaun Banks, ticket number P135-1192, count 1, drove while unlicensed. Count 2, drove unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P1337614, one count of failure to display a valid operator's license not on person. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. No, strike that. On this ticket, there's only count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. I'm not quite sure what happened to count 1, the failure to display, but go ahead and state your appearance for the record.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson, P71733. Mr. Banks, can you please unmute your device?
Yes, ma'am.
Please say your name for the record.
Jaquan Banks.
Your Honor, Mr. Banks has been made a very generous offer. Apparently, Mr. Banks got some civil infractions at the same time as he got these tickets. They have defaulted, and because Mr. Banks has gotten his license, is currently licensed, and we're trying to help him keep his license, these current matters are going to be dismissed, and he just has to pay his civil infractions. I explained to him that he can go down to the 36th District Court because I believe he owes over $1,400. He can go down to the 36th District Court and try to set up a payment arrangement for those matters.
He played to it when I'm.
And that's what you was asking what happened to the other one. Yep.
Okay, so, Counselor, the first one on the docket, the very first one on the docket, that one cannot be dismissed because he's already pled to that one. That's why I was trying to figure out what happened to the failure to display on the same ticket, but what happened is he failed to pay, so it went back into warrant status. So
Okay.
he knows we dismissed the one count, which was failure to display at that time. He still owes $348 on the no insurance that I expect Mr. Banks to pay immediately. Because you've had quite some time and you're being given a lot of leniency today to have these other matters dismissed. As a matter of fact, Mr. Banks, when do you think you can pay those tickets?
You said the 348 one, right?
It's 348 now. It was less than that, but you didn't pay it, so then it went up, and then you had a warrant again.
I can do that next Thursday.
Are you working?
Yes.
Where are you
Your
working?
Honor,
Wait, Ms. Gayden Robinson, where are you working?
I do expert care and I work at White Castle.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you, what I'm gonna do, because I wanna make sure that you pay these, I'm gonna give you 30 days to pay these. I will honor the dismissal. What are we dismissing today?
The ticket number 1921, 1, 2, and 3. That ticket, all three. Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna give you 30 days to pay the 348. I'm gonna adjourn the matters on today's docket, and I will honor the request or the prosecutor's recommendation to dismiss the other 3 matters as long as you have paid the 348 in the next 30 days. So you will return on June
The
26th.
23rd. Do I come back 23rd too? Or
no, that was a date I was giving you if you were getting a trial date. Listen to the date the judge is giving you.
all right. I got it.
Listen, if June 23rd is already in your head, stick with June 23rd at 8:30, okay, sir?
All right.
So June 23rd at 8:30, you'll appear back on this Zoom, and we'll go ahead and handle your matters. The dismissing all 3 counts at that time. I will make a note to myself.
Okay.
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you so much, attorney.
You're welcome. Have a great one, sweetie. Good luck. Remember what
You
I told
too.
you about your name and your license.
Okay.
All right. Your Honor, can we do Mr. Andre Bracy next? He's at work. And he has a simple matter, and then we're gonna do Miss Bryant so she can get out of here for work. Miss Rashawn Bryant.
One moment, please.
June 23rd. What's the date?
So, Ms. Gayden Robinson, just so you know, in between cases, I am actually making notes so that I can make sure that I remember to dismiss that young man's cases.
No problem, Your Honor. I was just really saying their names to kind of make them aware, to be at full attention so that they knew that they were up next. That's really what I was doing.
Okay. This is placed that date so that I can have this particular ticket, you know what I mean? I want to be quick here, so I'm the other way, I need this person. I don't remember that.
I got you.
All right, and who you ready on? That's the other thing. I'm not listening, so I don't know who it is. I'm sorry,
Mr. Andre Bracy.
Tracy. Now calling the people versus Andre Bracy. Ticket number SP 1432718, count 1, driver's license suspended or driving while license suspended, repeat offender. Also ticket number. No, this other ticket is not on the docket. Go right ahead with your appearance.
Attorney Phyllis Gayden Robinson, P 71733 on behalf of Mr. Bracy. Mr. Bracy, can you say your name for the record?
Andre Bracy.
Your Honor, Mr. Bracy, this is the last outstanding matter he has standing between himself and his license. He's cleared up all of his other tickets at 36th District. This is the only one that shows. I checked with your clerk, and he's cleared up cities and tickets in other cities. As a direct result, the prosecutor offered him a very generous offer of a plea to allowing an unlicensed person to drive.
Okay, I'm getting ready to check to see what the status is of this other one. There.
You just have one person, one thing.
All right, so Mr. Bracy, you had an opportunity to talk to Attorney Gaden Robinson, and she advised you of your rights?
Yes.
Did you understand your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a guilty plea today?
Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down, turning your attention to February 10th, 2023. Did you own a 2008 Chrysler?
Yes.
And did you have someone, even if it was yourself, drive that vehicle without a driver's license?
Yes.
Were you in the area of Connor and Shoemaker in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And you were stopped by the Detroit Police Department that day?
Yes, I was.
Satisfied, Counselor?
I am satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea for the amended charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Are you working, Mr. Bracy?
Yes, I am.
How soon would you be able to pay? I'm gonna assess fees of $220. How soon would you be able to pay those?
Soon as you let me out of court.
Okay, you're gonna come down here or you're gonna go online?
I'm gonna go online.
Okay, as long as you pay that today, you can ignore this next court date, but if you don't pay it today and you don't pay it by June 8th, you need to appear back here on this Zoom.
As soon as I get up out of here.
On June 8th at 8:30, I'm sorry. You're free to go.
Thank
you. Good luck, sir.
Thank you. Thank you both.
You're welcome. Have a great one. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next, we're gonna do Miss Bryant, Rayshawn Bryant.
Not Sylvia?
No, Rayshawn Bryant. We'll get to Sylvia in just a moment.
I see it, I'm sorry. Now calling the people versus Rashawn Sharif Bryant, ticket number SP 143-13791, one count of no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 143-00271, one count of failure to yield at a right of way. And ticket number.
I think she has two matters, Your Honor.
It's just the two matters, thank you. State your appearance for the record.
Attorney Gaten Robinson on behalf of Ms. Rayshawn Bryant. Ms. Rayshawn Bryant, please state your name for the record.
Rashawn Sharif Bryant.
Your Honor, Ms. Bryant has been made an offer to plead to the amended charge of blockading traffic. Ms. Bryant did also provide documentation of her insurance, and it is being dismissed. She would like to take advantage of the blockading traffic offer.
Is that your understanding, Ms. Bryant?
Yes, Your Honor.
Pleading to the civil, you'll be pleading responsible to the civil infraction of blockading, which is $175 fee.
Yes, Your Honor.
So the court is going to, I'm sorry. Stipulate the probable cause on the dismissal, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor.
It stipulates the four corners of the document for factual basis on blockading.
Yes, Your Honor.
So the court will enter a responsible plea for blockading on behalf of Ms. Bryant. Ms. Bryant, again, that fee is $175. How soon would you be able to pay it?
I get paid within 2 weeks, so not this Friday, so the following Friday I'll be able to pay it.
I'm gonna give you 30 days because I do understand that things may happen, things may come up, but make sure that you at least pay a portion of it out of this next check and then pay the rest of it by June 26th. If you don't pay it by June 26th, first of all, it will go up in price if you don't pay it by then. And secondly, you need to appear back here on this Zoom at 8:30 that morning if you don't pay.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're free to go.
Thank you. Thank you, attorney.
You're welcome. Your Honor, next we have Harrison. Harrison, can you unmute and say your last name?
Bordeaux.
Bordeaux. Your Honor, his matter is going to be a dismissal for no PO.
Okay. What? Okay. Now call the people versus Harrison David Bordeaux, ticket number SP 1416950. Count one is reckless driving. Count two is accident, insufficient or defective light. Okay, please state your appearance for the record.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson, P71733, on behalf of Mr. Bordeaux. Mr. Bordeaux, please state your name for the record.
Harrison Bordeaux.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial. Trial was set for 8:35. It is now 10:44, and the officer has not appeared. We're seeking a dismissal of this matter.
Okay, Mr. Bordeaux, I am very reluctant to dismiss this matter considering the accident and reckless driving, because I have loved ones who are on the streets and on especially on East State Fair, because I'm from the east side. So I'm going to dismiss because there is no complaining witness. I don't have much of a choice. However, I am demanding that you use much more caution and care when driving around in neighborhoods, especially when it's East State Fair is a residential area. And you're causing an accident. That could have been a child playing, that could have been a child's life lost, and then you will be in prison for a very long time. So slow down, leave the house earlier if you need to, but the reckless driving is not going to, and I will remember your case, and if I will remember your name, so if there's any additional cases. However, the court will acknowledge the fact that Officer Jeter, Jetter, has not appeared either virtually or in person, therefore the matter will be dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Bordeaux, have a good day.
You too, guys. Have a good one.
Your Honor, Sylvia Bryant would be next. It's a dismissal. Ms. Bryant, please turn on your video.
Yes.
He has a driver's license.
Allowing the licensed driver.
I'm sorry.
That one's for allowing.
Oh, that's it.
Your Honor, are you speaking to us? I see your lips moving, but I think you're muted. Oh, okay.
I was talking to my clerk counselors. Now calling the people versus Sylvia Tenisha Bryant, ticket number P1394973, count one, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Please state your appearance for the record, counselor.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson on behalf of Ms. Bryant. Ms. Bryant, please say your name.
Sylvia Bryant.
Your Honor, Ms. Bryant has been made an offer for a dismissal with a stipulation to probable cause. Ms. Bryant was not aware that her family member had taken her keys, and so she did not allow them to drive. Officer Turner did appear. I did speak with the prosecutor, and he is okay with this matter being dismissed. I have had an extensive conversation with Ms. Bryant about her responsibility for putting up her car keys, and she's now aware of the fallout from people driving her car, and she's going to make better decisions.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Bryan, for taking note of that. The court will dismiss this matter without prejudice, adopting the people's recommendation.
Thank you.
You're free to go. Good luck, ma'am. More matters?
Your Honor, next we're going to do Sharon Brown. Ms. Brown, please turn on your video and unmute yourself.
Good morning.
Sharon Brown.
Therese.
Okay, so we have a different spelling. No, we don't. Is it Sharon or Sherian?
It's Sherian.
Sherian, thank you, ma'am. One moment, please. All right.
Yes, on the back.
Now calling the people versus Sherian Beverly Brown, ticket number P 1430140, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor, count 2, failure to display a valid operator's license not on person, count 3, defective brake lights. Please state your opinion for the record, counsel.
Attorney Gabe Robinson on behalf of Ms. Brown. Ms. Brown, say your name for the record.
Sherian Beverly Brown.
Your Honor, she has provided documentation that addresses all of her issues, and as a direct result, there is an offer for a dismissal with a stipulation to probable cause. We do so stipulate.
Thank you, counselor. And so she is turned in, or you verified the insurance and that the brake lights were fixed on the 2012 Honda?
Yes, I've seen her license. It was also ran by the court. It is valid. The insurance was issued 4/20. The current insurance was issued 4/23/23, expires 10/23/23, and I've seen the receipt for the payment for the brake light.
Thank you very much. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Brown, make sure you're keeping those documents in the vehicle with you at all times and renewing your license time, ma'am.
Okay.
You're free to go.
Thank you.
Have a good
Yeah,
day.
next up we have Trez Brown.
Is that how you pronounce your first name, sir?
Good morning.
How do you pronounce your first name? Good morning.
Therese Brown.
First one. Mhm.
Did you inquire already, Ms. Gaten Robinson, about his civil infraction that was on the same ticket?
No, Your Honor, I didn't know he had a civil infraction on the same ticket. This matter nonetheless has been dismissed for no PO.
Well, I wanna
Checking
know.
out.
Well, it's from 2020, so I can't set it aside and dismiss it. too.
No, it's
So-
closed. That
Oh,
case is closed.
he's already paid it.
Yeah, he wants to put on that
So
ticket.
calling the people versus Therese Charlie Brown,
Okay,
ticket number P 1115023, one count of open alcohol in the motor vehicle. Please state, as a driver, please state your opinion for the record.
Attorney Phyllis Gaten Robinson on behalf of Trez Brown. Mr. Brown, please state your name for the record.
Therese Brown.
Your Honor, there's an offer for, well, not an offer, the officer has not appeared, and as a direct result, we are seeking a dismissal of this matter.
Okay, this matter was set.
My favorite term.
This matter was set for trial at
Yeah, I don't call.
8:35 a.m. It is now 10:52 a.m. Officer Gilbert has not checked into the courtroom either virtually or in person from this ticket
He's
that
gonna help you.
occurred in 2020. Therefore, the matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Brown, it's 2023 now, and I don't know that you've had any other alcohol-related
I know.
offenses, but I'm just gonna still urge you or encourage you now that you know that you can't have open alcohol in the vehicle at all, even as a passenger. So even if your homeboy is driving, you are not to be in a vehicle with him if he has open alcohol in that vehicle, okay, sir?
But she owes.
Yes, ma'am.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
And then we have Mr. Bay, Your Honor, Brandon Bay.
Now calling the people versus Brandon Renard Bay, ticket number SP 125-97001. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, unregistered, untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Also ticket number SP 131-62651. 1 count of unregistered, untitled vehicle. 1 count, second count is no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your opinion for the record, Counselor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Phyllis Gaten Robinson on behalf of Mr. Brandon Bay. Your Honor, Mr. Bay's Officer Shabazz did show up. The other officer did not show up. So with regards to those 2 matters where the officer did not show up, we're seeking a dismissal for no PO. With regards to the matters for Officer Shabazz, Mr. Bay did provide documentation of having a license and his registration. And as a direct result, the city is extending him a one-time courtesy of dismissing all of these matters for him.
Those are really good. You lucked up, Mr. Bay, this morning. Really lucked up. So the court has acknowledged the fact that officers, I believe, BHJPAI and Officer, I don't know, Shabazz did show up. I want the record to reflect that Officer Shabazz was here, but Officer BHJPAI did not check into the courtroom either virtually or in person. Therefore, those matters will be dismissed, as well as the other matters pursuant to the fact that an officer of the court has verified that Mr. Bay does have valid documents, will be dismissed as well without prejudice. Mr. McMahon, you have a good day, sir.
I can leave.
Yeah, you have a good day. Your matters are dismissed without prejudice.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.